And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Mike Burrows. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Travis Bazzana, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's outside. And that is ball one. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Good eye in that spot.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. On the ground, out to short. Pena. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Inside, almost got him. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Walker over to second. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Fouled off left side. Hoskins pushes it foul. Bazzana on third with 2 out.
Ball 1.
One and 2 here. Swings through him for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. Now one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And now the 0-1.
Ball.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And that's outside. Ball 3. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
One down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
He was late there. Strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Isa Paredes.
That's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Let's go, Isak.
That's off the
Ball
mark.
3.
Ball 3. What a stop. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
1 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Out towards right center field. Myers on the move. 2 away now.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Khalil Watson.
Stepping in, Khalil Watson.
Ball.
Foul ball. Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Out to short, Rocchio. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting sixth, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. No score here in the second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Two gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Cam Smith getting ready to hit. And a foul ball.
Ball one.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and the Astros put down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Bailey.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball two.
That one
Ball
off
three.
the mark. Ball 3. Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Stays alive. battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Top of the third, no score. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, second
So the
baseman,
Guardians
Travis
lineup turns over. Travis Bazzana now at the plate. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. The 0-1 popped up. Paredes in position. That's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup. Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Ball, that's in.
The changeup
that pitch
missing,
is out.
and it's a full count. Rhys Hoskins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Guardians with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now a quick throw to first. Loperfido back in on a dive. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. In the air, right field. Watson settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Fly to left his first time. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes a 2-2. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Astros looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. This one in the air center field. Schneemann has a beat on it. That is the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here in Houston, stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Oh, he can't bring it in. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The Guardians with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Watson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Go-ahead run on base. Patrick Bailey will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Man on second, 2 down. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play.
That's a ball.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
One out man at first. Jose Altuve digs in now. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Walker, the base runner at first with one out. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Left field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Right fielder,
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
At the plate, Cam Smith. And the 1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The 2-1. And there's the ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Three-two now. That one lifted to left. Quan gets there. He's under it. And that's the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Travis Bazzana. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And a 1-1. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ball 1 there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Rocchio. Line drive, base hit. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mike Burrows gives way, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. Nate Pearson on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. So now 1-2 to Reese. Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Go ahead run on base. Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air to left center. Myers on the move to the alley. Brings it in for the third out. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. Last half of the fifth coming up. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido. Loperfido, 26 years old, made his big league debut in 2025, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. This to third. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another fastball almost gets him. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's ball 4. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
to lay off that pitch down.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Heron warming up as well. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Bybee checks over to first, and he's back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners are at the corners, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
3-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tanner Bybee done for the night, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Sean Armstrong.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. The relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-zip.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out. Runner at second. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Ball, that's out.
Paredes over at second, one down. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Yes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, one out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Hey! Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Ball.
The 1-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Now, Gabriel Arias.
Guardians, third baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Aye.
Pitching for the
Brian King is
Astros,
forced to the
number
mound after the
74,
injury.
Brian
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Oh, 1 now. Ripped to short. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Khalil Watson.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Tatsuya Imai, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. That's out number 2. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Outside low. Full count now. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Watson stands at first with 1 out.
Ball inside.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Back-to-back base hits. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2.
Hey!
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off to the right. Out to short. Pena. Throw to second. He's out. But they do get a run.
Well, they never had a chance at the double play there. Took a risk going to second, but he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time, and he keeps that runner out of scoring position.
Hey.
Oh, 1 down. Line drive. Fair ball. Quan round second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian King out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty Tatsuya Imai.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo.
Nope, that's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball is outside. Now fly ball to right center. Myers on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And another ball. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ball 1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Hoskins under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Armstrong won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Eric
Cleveland,
Zabrowski
number
taking over on the
62,
mound.
Eric
And he's been
Zabrowski.
fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Here we go, Christian.
That's outside.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. He goes down looking. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
How do you feel like analytics have changed the sport of baseball?
Yeah, I remember years ago when this was all really starting to turn, you and I, would hear players talk about, yeah, my goal is to hit more balls in the air next year. Because they knew that there was a correlation with more balls in the air, likely more home runs.
I feel like players now have a greater understanding than maybe 10 years ago how they're being evaluated. There's more of an understanding, not just in terms of coaches and managers, but the players get now that on-base percentage correlates with run scoring. Slugging correlates with run scoring. The batting average, while important, is not valued quite the same way, and the players have started to get it. Rocchio on at first, nobody out. Clips the corner, going to count 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Schneemann in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Rocchio into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
On the ground. Tosses to first. He's out.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman Gabriel Arias.
Nope. Outside.
Grounds one to short. Pena slings to first. That's the inning. One left for the Guardians. They're down 7-1. Back here in Houston, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. That one misses. Ball one. Aye. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one way inside. The Astros up big in this one here at the bottom of the seventh.
That's ball two.
And now it's filled up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Altuve tries to hold up. Appeal to first. No swing. That's ball four. He walked him.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Now the catcher up to hit. Yainer Diaz.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one is absolutely belted. Schneemann flying after this one. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Paredes coming home. In there. He's safe. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
No, inside.
Altuve on third. Diaz at second with nobody out.
Ball
is lifted in the air. Schneemann under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Now pitching for
Tim
Cleveland,
Herron gets the
number
ball now.
29.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's the left fielder, Joey Loperfido, 1 for 3. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game,
that's inside.
looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Man at second. In the air to left center. And that's a base hit. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
For the Astros, center fielder, Jake Myers.
Late swing fouled off. Two on, one out. And a foul ball.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ball 2.
And that one moves his feet. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Terocchio at second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Ball.
Upstairs.
Oh, that pitch is up.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Yeah.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 13-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tim Herron is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
Cleveland,
pitcher on now,
number
Colin
35.
Holderman.
Colin
25th
Holderman.
appearance of the year for him. And now it's Christian Walker.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low. Next offering is foul back. Two now. That's inside. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball, right field. Watson settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Houston, stepping up for the Guardians, Khalil Watson. Backed off the plate that time. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Patrick Bailey.
Right through there for a strike. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Cleveland,
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Ball, that's out.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball 2.
Bailey at first, one gone. Just
Ball 3.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that
Pena over to Altuve. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Astros lead it 13-1. Back here in Houston. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And ball one. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. The 1-1. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball. So now 3-2. Payoff pitch. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Astros. Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Nope. Ball one.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. The Astros up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball two.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Colin Holderman gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Now on the
Cleveland,
bump, Hunter
number
Gaddis.
33.
Well, he
Hunter
struggled quite a
Gaddis.
bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Two down, bases empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1. That's to third. Arias fires across the diamond. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. The Astros have the advantage, 13-1. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
second
Guardians,
baseman, number 37.
baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Ball 2.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little
That's
bit.
inside.
Inside. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And here's a 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Altuve fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
That misses
that's
the
off the
zone,
plate.
and it's 1-0. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-2. That one almost got him. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Close
Ball 1.
one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Just missed. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Rocchio off of first with 2 away. Ema is just one strike away. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. Loperfido moving under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.